Hello, Twilight Struggle fans. We are thrilled you could join us today for a Canada League game between SungJu Moon and Brad, the real McCoy. I am joined by Canadian Max Goldman. Max, how you doing today?
Doing great. How are you
Uh,
doing today?
you know what? I'm doing great as well. Max provided this game. Brad sent Max this game. He wanted to share it with me, and so that we all could share it with the community. So, Max, let's get underway here.
Yeah, I had asked Brad if this was as entertaining as his last two games, and he said yes. So if you've watched the last two, they were actually extremely entertaining, I have to say. So
All right.
definitely worth doing.
So we're watching from Brad's side, and I see some large numbers.
Oh, some really big numbers. That's a good, nice hand.
Wow, and he's going
Is,
to go with the
is this a?
defector's fake out?
Oh, I like it. I haven't seen that for in a while. Have you?
No, that is unusual. Boy, I can't remember the last time I saw that. Might have been an old Team USA game from like 2021 before I was on the team. But okay.
I think I've seen Z do it in 24. I
So
think that's the last time I've seen one.
okay, with 23 ops here. Okay, Cambridge 5 would have missed anyway. 23 ops in this
Mm.
opening hand. And very strangely, the best headline that SungJu could come up with is Cambridge 5. Lots of great headlines out there. Okay, and just going to go with the standard coup of Iran. He hits the roll and we're off.
So wouldn't it be nice not to be in France right now because of Suez, though? Just like using Suez as kind of like the free, like shitty D stall, if as I like to call it.
Yeah, yes, but aren't you holding it for blockade?
Oh, I'll hold. No, I mean, I feel like you don't see blockade turn one too frequently. So like I've recently at least, don't quote me on that, not been playing around blockade turn one if I need the ops. So, you know.
Yeah, that's true. But you've got a one op play, and then you've got three op plays and a four op play. So he's got plenty of
Exactly, which is why
ops.
like worst case scenario, you dump one of your blue threes and you just get a burn Suez. And like burning Suez is good. Like
Yes.
losing two from the UK and one from Israel, and then you get three free ops is a good trade in the early war, as they call it. It's a shitty D-stall.
Yeah, and you have more than enough ops to fix it.
Exactly. Exactly. And like you have less pressure on France for the rest of the game.
Yeah, I do like getting rid
And
of
I know
Suez turn
you,
one.
yeah, I know you like not having France being pressured when you're the US.
Yes, Max knows me well. Okay, but as it is, he fills up West Germany and France, takes Lebanon and Malaysia, which makes sense. I don't think, seems unlikely that Sungju has Nasser. I think we would have seen that instead of Cambridge 5. So the play now is this is South Korea, right?
On South Korea, ooh, that definitely invites to Egypt. You don't really have to worry about the duck coup of Malaysia because you're playing duck. Overprotecting France or one, I would go one more Italy before France there, but just
I
me.
agree. Suez is in our hands, SOCGov's unaccounted for. But that's fine.
Exactly.
I think he'll probably do both by the end of the turn.
Got the ops to do it, so why not? Um, you coup here if you are Brad.
Yeah.
It-
Okay, we want to get to.
yeah,
All right, this is fine.
this is fine. You got to take the coup, I think, next option, like your next option, because you need to move it, get DEFCON down so you can start moving to Ireland. And like Romania is just like the bring DEFCON from three to two if you need to, right?
Yeah, I think you take a. Yeah, I would coup Iran like I mean it. I'd coup. I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe
use a
maybe not with a
four.
four, but at least with a three. Um,
And then if Sungju doesn't want to drop DEFCON to two after you step into Thailand, you use Romania as like a nothing burger, like drop the DEFCON, right?
yeah, yeah. I think that's
Yeah.
right.
I think I would use the four on Iran though. Like if you can get a big roll there and lock out Western Asia, you're kind of cooking.
Yeah, and if certainly Sungju is not playing like somebody who has decall and wants to get DefCon down. If he had VR or decall, I think we would have seen it already, and I certainly think we would have seen a coup, another or rather another coup in the Middle East. Um, and if SungJu want,
Honestly, if you see a Marshall headline there and you have decall, would you just be like, "Oh, I'll just headline that,"
yeah, yeah. I mean, I
right?
guess I got to be careful about that when I play Brad in the future.
And we get a, ooh, that's pretty annoying. But yeah, I think interesting. So they both get one in.
Both get one in.
So that
DEFCON now sitting at two.
two, that definitely favors SungJu because if he has a four, he gets both.
Yep,
And
but I
Brad has
yeah.
to basically move into Pakistan and Thailand, which is problematic.
Yep, and that means an IP war is gone. It's important to notice that. So Brad will at least get the first shot at Pakistan.
But yeah, you need more ops to do Pakistan and Thailand, right? Like you're gonna Sungju needs to move into Iran to be able to pressure Pakistan because he has to look at this board and say Brad needs a lot of ops to do what he needs to do in Asia. So you need to be pressuring.
Yep. So okay, the plan is you've got it. I think it's what? Okay, well there's CIA
Oh,
that'll help. Ooh, De
ooh, and
Gaulle.
seeing a De Gaulle hold is not great, is it?
Yeah, and that has to be Iran. You can't let Sungju into Iran. I think this will be
Run.
Libya,
No.
right?
Yeah. And then I think you go one Pakistan, two Thailand with 5-year plan.
Yep.
Because
Eh,
you can't get coup out of Iran and like lose access.
right. I think you have to leave Thailand at two because you need a fifth in France, right? With De Gaulle
Yeah,
known.
that so many problems, right?
Yeah. So this will be
Or you're like maybe you're just banking on like a Marshall or a special headline, but I like 5 France. I'm kind of with you.
okay. So he's just
Oh,
going
he's
to
gonna do it
trigger it
early.
now, which that is fine with me. I think. Although, ugh.
Oh, I think I'd go Pakistan. If
Yeah.
Thailand could be flipped by VR or decalled, then you might as well just go into Pakistan.
I think I'd rather go Pakistan. Yeah. Oh.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh. Well, we get socialists, so Europe's safe. Um,
Good chance we're
Gotta
eating a
be
purge here. So, right, this is
a
a pretty good
containment,
containment
right?
hand. We don't need
Over.
Marshall. De Gaulle's gone, and the other two Europe attack cards are in our hand.
It would be nice to like get NATO active because of special, but I think that's a pipe dream at this point.
Yeah, and well, yeah, another thing, getting Middle East out is really good too, because if you allow a coup here, you're going to get dominated.
Yeah, I
That,
like this.
yeah,
Oh, okay. I was gonna say if you get purged, you could always in AR1.
yeah, that's right. Okay, so I think you're right. Middle East was the right headline. Decall of the right headline for Sungju. So what do you do here? You go Angola, Nigeria. Do you take Thailand or do you want the coup?
So if you get Lao Indonesia, you basically can stop Asia Dom. Well, you go Burma. This is tricky, isn't it? You're cut off from Western Asia. I
Yeah.
don't know.
IP war's gone. I think I like the idea of going Laos. I like Angola. I like Nigeria and maybe even okay, literally nothing what I said. Um
Okay, but now,
yeah.
oh,
Okay.
just gonna drop it.
Okay, it's just going to score. He wants his VPs now, not later. And
So I was also
now
thinking there, because Brad hadn't moved out of Iran, you could like do Lao and go for the Iran coup, and if you could lock out Western Asia that way, that would have worked
yeah.
long term also, right?
Yeah, and it helps you much better long term.
Sure.
Um
If you have NATO, I
and,
think
and it
you have
locks
to have
up
NATO or purge.
it also locks up Africa. Now
Yeah,
you got the
exactly.
weird
So,
chicken game going on in Africa.
so do you think the chicken game favors the US or USSR in general, right? Like,
Oh, but Brad
oh,
Brad seems like he
oh,
doesn't even
just
want to play. Okay.
Brad.
I,
Don't.
I'm a
Leave Pakistan
little
flippable,
Pakistan's flippable. Angola's
and you lose
takeable.
Angola.
We lost Laos. This is obviously
Yeah, no.
Angola and yeah.
Yeah, this is why I think you just had to have moved into India there,
Yeah,
right?
now we have problems.
So Brad did also get two VP there. That is a four VP swing there.
Yes, if we don't give AI
And
war,
yeah, which maybe you
which
could avoid AI war, hypothetically.
you have to give
It,
Suez, you space Suez, give SOC when you'd much rather do the opposite and get Suez out
it
permanently. But if you give Suez now, you can't take Dom back.
so the one op from containment had to go into France if you want to give Suez and stop AI
Yeah.
war for uh so then it's a two VP swing. I mean, you're down five, but I something's telling me we're going to see a 5-year plan in Europe this turn. I don't know
Yeah.
why. It's just like deep down. Oh,
And there
I
is
spoke too
the
soon.
flip.
There's the flip. Special would have been a lot better to stop that.
Yeah, but I mean, if you stop that, then China would have just taken India and had ops left over.
No, had special just not taken the coup, you could have done one Pakistan, one India, and he was not in Burma at that point.
That's true. And the coup got us nothing, and it also lost us Angola and Zaire.
Gola, yeah, like the coup was like arguably a net negative outside of the mill ops. If you're going to give AI war, then it's even worse.
Yeah. So we
Yeah.
got Thailand, which is we kept Thailand, but we lost Laos, we lost Indonesia, we lost Algeria, we lost Angola, and we lost Zaire.
And
That
we
was
almost
not a
lost
good
the first
trade.
space.
Yep.
Oh, and we almost lost the first space. So,
Okay.
and we're going to
So
give AI.
and
Okay.
now we're giving those two VPs right back
Good.
with AI war.
Within anything but a six roll, which we know how that can go, don't we?
Yeah.
So I will say, if IP wars redrawn on either side,
We gave four VPs back.
he's back. Yeah, I had to say it, didn't I? Just had to fucking say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All this dog shit, especially knowing that a 5-year plan of Europe is coming. That it's painful.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be
Okay. So we
honest.
get CNS, which is good. We get Purge, which is good. We
Or
get Fidel, which we can get rid of. We get Vietnam, which is also good. We seem to be in a position where we might have to fight on country count. So this is, I think, certainly a situation where you could wind up taking Vietnam, um, because
I
this
agree.
country count situation could get dicey.
We do have China though,
Yeah.
which
Yeah, I'm more thinking long term, but yes, you're right. We
yeah.
do get Korean War, which means we could take South Korea and space that, but we want to space Fidel. We have
Oh,
CNS, so we can space twice. Ooh, CNS first. Yeah, I did this in a game earlier. You hate doing that on the 1 to 4. Um,
but it just kind of makes sense,
yeah.
right?
Oh, I mean, I did it, and then I spaced to try and get the two VPs, and I rolled precisely a 4.
For both times, for of
Yes.
course, right? Because
Yes.
what else? Like what?
All right. Well, looks like
I
we got
mean,
a
getting rid
couple of
of
viewers here.
Korean.
Can somebody be chatty? JR, be chatty. All right. Anyway,
What was I about to say? I mean, if you're gonna double space, you like your ops aren't great, but like they're not terrible, and that says, oh, I wonder if SungJu has indie reds or something, so he's trying to burn that early.
oh yeah, that could be. Um, and he's planning on using Indie Reds for a coup in Panama.
That'd make a lot of sense if we saw that right now, right?
Yeah, that makes sense because it's a clear Panama coup. Okay, we knew about UN. Okay, UN of Duck. Still think it's Panama. Yep. Anything but a 1. Okay.
The five, he
Five is
needs.
five is good. Okay, and yeah, he does exactly what I thought,
I
which
like
is
it.
takes South Korea. We're gonna space the war and something else.
War and Fidel, right? Like
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
you can't give Fidel.
yes, that's right. Now, blockade is in is in SungJu's hand. Is that right?
I believe so.
I would, yeah, I'd take Vietnam here. I,
Vietnam,
I
same. I
absolutely would, and then we can use Vietnam for an empty
just
AR later.
yeah, 100% I would agree with that. It's crazy how like allow Vietnam, Indonesia becomes so valuable in certain games where it's just like you're battling for these one stabs in Asia for these battlegrounds that flip Thailand brush protection. It's so important.
Yeah. Okay, there is independent red. No, we gotta space it. All right. Well, I'm
Nice.
spacing Korean War here for sure.
Double six by
All
everyone.
right. Well, that was a six. At least it wasn't a four. So would
And
have missed
there's
regardless.
nothing you can do to get out of 5-year plan of Europe. You hate to see it.
Yeah, that's miserable. Also, the three ops will be helpful. Those will go into Zaire. Maybe even take South Africa.
So are you just doing C5 to Mexico, spacing Fidel, and then just like deciding if Vietnam's an MDAR?
I want to keep Vietnam. So yeah, I'm putting Vietnam into Vietnam. And then yeah, we're holding D stall. Right? I mean,
Rough
that
early
has to be the
war.
play.
Yeah. Scoring card timing, very rough early war for Brad on this one.
Interesting. Going to use Nasser for ops. Okay, Brad does hit the second roll, so gets the
I feel like,
VPs.
oh, I guess you can't hold Nasser if you're going to 5-year plan Europe, but I mean, it's very possible Nasser just never comes out now for the rest of the game.
Yes. The other thing is that Sungju you end duck, so he's going to have to miss an AR. What? What? Do we miss
What?
something?
You didn't want to lose the AR?
What?
What? You just give up an AR for 5 VP, right?
Without question. Did we miss 5-year plan?
I mean, like, I'm not good at tracking when I'm commentating, but
We,
like, I'm not that bad, I think.
did we see 5-year plan on turn one?
Oh, blockade?
That's right. We haven't. I
Did
don't
we
think we've
miss
seen
5-year plan?
blockade.
Oh my God, I guess we did miss 5-year plan. I guess we're two clowns. 5-year plan must have come out turn one, and we just completely missed it. Was it in Brad's hand? In that
He
like
did have a
massive
bunch of high numbers.
freeze? Yeah, just goes to show how good we are at this game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or did blockade get played per ops?
Okay. All
Oh,
right.
there
I
it is.
mentioned
Okay.
blockade, so at least I
Yeah.
had that one. Okay, and I'm 100% doing this. Okay, so two
Okay.
VPs. We're even on VPs going into the mid board. We have Dom in Europe and Asia, and then Africa looks bad, but South America's empty. And
This is a fine
okay,
hand. If a A is free, flag the space, Usuri AR7 is disgusting.
yeah, Central we should get off for. Well, I mean Mexico's is a nice coup target.
Target. Yeah.
What's the
I
headline? Is
think
it Camp David? Is it Omit?
I think Camp David or Omid.
Are you
I think
headlining
I would
Central with the idea that it's not getting better?
I think even if Mexico gets cooed, you have the ops here to fight for Mexico and Guatemala. Usuri could steal you the coup. I'm more of an AR7 guy, but I do actually think Usuri could steal you the coup and get you into Africa. So this could also make sense.
Yeah, you were thinking AR7, but this might be better. Okay. Oh, okay. Well,
Oh,
he's that's
I have not seen that in a long time. I've done that before.
that's a
It is
desperation
super
play,
risky.
but so and I'm thinking, and if I'm Sung Ju, I'm ignoring that and cooing, right? And we're gonna give up one of the battlegrounds. We're dominated anyway, as
Yeah,
long
I
as we
mean,
get a shot at South America. Anything but a
You
one.
want to take North Korea, but taking Pakistan so that you have brush war protection on India, it just make more sense. So
Okay, yeah. So
the
that,
Panama headline by USSR works. Who creates his own access?
yeah, great play. Oh,
Oh, okay.
what? I don't understand that.
Well, maybe Brad's thinking, okay, I have Dom in Asia regardless of if I have another battleground or not, and I don't want to be locked out of Africa. So I can understand the logic.
Fine. Okay, I agree with that. But then why are we burning Usuri in the headline? Usuri's a valuable card.
Exactly.
I
Then it
would have
should be
just headlined
AR7.
Camp David or Omit or even Central because I don't think we're fighting for Dom here. Um,
Maybe
so,
just take Cuba here.
yeah, I mean, Fidel's in the discard, so you could take
Or
Cuba and I mean, you could do that. I'd rather take South Africa. Also, interestingly
yeah,
enough, Che no longer free.
still kind
Um,
of a nothing burger. But you know, whenever you get that coup on Costa Rica with like Che or Ortega, it's always a six.
yes,
It's
yes.
like you're like, why? Of course, this is a six every time.
Yep, always does something. All right. Well, SungJu wants to take back Pakistan, North Korea, and wants to get at least one into Brazil here.
I
The
would
fact,
say that because Brad didn't like brush or something Venezuela right away, I think Sungju probably has time. I'm not one to realign Venezuela at -1 when there's four in there, but that's just me. There's no good secondary targets.
yep, I'm not sure I would ABM it with four in there.
Oh,
Um, that's I think I
I
would
think Brad
wait to
has
I think I'd
time on
wait for
Brazil.
Brazil. Um,
Yeah, so what I'm saying is I think Sungju has time for Brazil and I'd focus
oof,
on the Asian battlegrounds, but for that, I mean, make a mess, right?
yeah,
That was kind of a nothing burger decall though.
losing Nigeria sucks, but that couldn't be helped. We'll just repair Angola and Vietnam.
Dude, what did I just say?
Yep, there it is. You called it.
Um, would you have maybe got to Vietnam, get into like up more South Africa? I guess he's probably trying to deny mill-ups right now, but Botswana and South Africa are pretty important, and you do need and you do need Africa Dom. You need an on battleground.
Yeah, this looks like a deny Millops type situation.
Now you are in Costa Rica, hypothetically
Yeah,
speaking.
Botswana not that important if Angola and South Africa are both going to be blue. Um, so yeah, this
But, but if you decall Nigeria Zaire, I know there's a whole discussion on how to properly pronounce that, so I'm sure I'm wrong. Botswana and South Africa, then you're pressuring Angola from all sides, right? So
yes, that's true. That's true. He could have gone a different way with it. Vietnam just kind of forces a one-op fix, and that's that.
yeah,
Um,
instead of kind of creating tempo, you're just kind of like creating a repair, which is
yeah,
like, yeah.
and we do have stuff to do with this hand. Oh, overprotect Vietnam. Why do we need to overprotect Vietnam?
What's the country count? One, two, three, four,
Oh
five,
yeah, I guess.
six. One, two, three, four, five, six,
Yeah.
seven.
Okay. I mean, we're
Oh
kind of
no,
out of
it's
ops
six
here. I assume we want the Camp David event. We want the Omen event. We have to score. We have to
event
space.
base. Yeah, well, I do understand the Vietnam flip, but also if he flips Vietnam, you could flip Indo or Lao back, right? So
Yeah.
it's
But
one of those
also
things where
with
it's like
what
you probably.
ops? We don't have. I don't think we want to use
That's
China
true.
for
So
that.
so maybe that was a very valuable flip. Although I'm still looking at
Uruguay.
Pakistan flip with
There it
China right now.
is. He's gonna go
Oh,
Uruguay,
I
and we don't have a good answer to
I
that.
oh I do love the three op walk into Uruguay. I think this makes sense. I think you have to.
Oh,
And
huge miss.
huge miss. I think when you do the walk, you should always like a little extra ops in. Like when I walk into Colombia, I dump like three ops in there, and I'm like, okay, let's do this. Like let's dance.
Yeah, yeah. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. And now that's gonna work. That's gonna get Sungju into Argentina. Meantime, Brad needs to space Quagmire. You don't want to have Quag and D-Stall in your hand.
No, you
Um,
absolutely have to
you've got a
space this turn.
space, and I would trigger at least one of the
Omit.
two events.
Camp David could probably wait. The quicker you trigger omit as far as turns go, the more likely you are to hit something that you don't want to see. I guess it's also more likely to you're then dealing with a smaller deck later on, but those
Right.
cards might have already come out.
Exactly. That's you could see all the bad scorings come turn 5 and then Omit's useless, or they don't come and then Omit's more useful because you're more likely to get them with the event. But yeah, I would be fine spacing Quagmire, triggering Omit, but in the meantime, um, Asia looks good, but and Europe looks good, but it's gone. Other than that, this board is problematic.
I mean, Africa's not that bad, right? Like we're talking about,
What?
oh, he probably is South boring. Oh, uh, thank you. Max was right.
Nice call, Max. Okay, we're gonna double space and hit both. Wow. Okay.
Just chugging along. And we
Yeah.
get IP war. It- that could be a big role in Pakistan.
Yeah. IP war could be big.
But
We get Southeast, which is just 2 at the moment. We get Africa, which is
no,
-1, and we have headline peak. Oh, yuck.
oh, yuck. And we have no way of trying to control the DEF CON back to Africa. So
Yeah,
yuck, yuck,
we're eating a
yuck.
coup in Thailand here, right? And that flips Dom. If Thailand flips, that goes from blue Dom to red Dom, right?
Um, you headline IP war and hope that maybe you hit that to like,
Or I mean,
uh,
this might be crazy. Do you headline Southeast Asia with the idea with the thinking that we're losing Thailand regardless?
regardless.
Even a 1 in Thailand means it's Thailand's getting flipped with China. Okay, well,
Okay, but if this does happen, you get the coup in Africa and you could probably get an Africa Dom off.
yeah, no, that's true.
You're getting Africa Dom and you're losing 4 on Thailand right away, plus Asia, plus the Asia Dom. So, I mean, I think you do the flip here, no questions asked.
You've got to, right? It fully flips Asia Dom. It's a 10 VP swing in Asia and a 4 VP swing in Southeast.
Yeah, brutal.
Yeah, that's. I
Uh,
mean, obviously, you hate to see the 1 with ABM. Oh, another one.
oh,
That was a
needing
much
another
more painful
one.
one.
Oh, that was really hard. Watch
And
as,
now you're going to see the probably the pincer on Nigeria, and we don't have to have a response to that. We're going to have to dump the
and
scoring.
then you just dump. Yeah,
Yeah, you're going to have to dump, and you're going to have to now
oh,
give up 2 VPs in Southeast instead of taking 2 VPs. Meantime, we have this South America situation. Um, Alliance is just 1. Yep, it's clearly this, and we have to dump.
would you have used the arms race there? Like, I know it's like an anything but a one, but sometimes hitting a roll is just like you have to guarantee it. I
Yeah,
probably would have used the 2, thinking maybe I should use a 3.
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, did
That's
you watch
tough. We
my?
weren't getting arms race off. Sometimes these coups are just so important.
I mean, did you see my game against the Joy yesterday? I moved Zaire with China with it at like 1 or 2 because I was like, if I roll a 1, I lose the game. The
Right.
only option here is China. Oh, and now you're eating a Dom in the Middle East.
Yeah,
That's
Camp David's
painful.
nice, but that's not going to help you.
Not quite enough.
I mean, look, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me count the DOMs. Um,
Surprisingly, the VP track is just like not that bad. All
yeah,
things
we're
said,
about to
though.
give up 2 more. We're going to have to hold libs, although
You
that
think
could.
there's a? Oh,
Okay,
that's a nice pull.
picking up Middle East. It's
I was gonna,
only 3 at the moment, but we'll take it.
I was gonna say, and I think it's unlikely, especially after seeing Omit evented. But like, do you think there was a way to get arms race off? Possibly.
Yeah, but you had the. I mean, you had to event these cards, right? You can't.
Yeah.
I mean, one small step was already a coup. Camp David, you want the event.
David.
I don't think we could get it off. Suez is going to go to space so we can discard libs if we hit the roll, right?
Yeah, which actually means arms race should have been the coup card.
Yeah.
Fundament, like I think.
Are we gonna? Is he gonna try a flip here?
I
I
don't
might.
hate it.
I
Like
mean, I'm fine with it,
everyone's hand
but now we're spacing and scoring with our last 2 ARs. I guess we
ARs.
could play Suez for ops, but I would much rather space it to try and get to discard. Yeah, and we're gonna get it
I
flipped
mean,
back.
so you're trading arms race for Brezhnev, which easily could have been his whole card.
Yeah,
So I'll say that that was a good trade for Brad. As far as trading a three for a three, it's not trading like a nothing two like nothing threes. It's one nothing three versus a very good headline.
yeah. Now U.S. Japan is in the deck, but we've got to do something about this Asia Dom. Would you space Suez to try and get to discard, or would you trigger it? Okay, well now we're triggering it.
Oh, yeah, now use trigger.
You and we got to flip Indonesia or Laos, right? You have to.
Yep, yep, 100%. Yeah, and doing the math saying I could probably give up Suez here, but man, you really want to be at that discard. But under containment, you got to take the flip.
Yeah. So I think what you do, you just put the one back. Oh, they took out of Israel. Okay. Well,
I would honestly consider like flipping Lao and overprotecting it here.
yeah, we need it. Yeah, I think that's more important than the one in Israel. Losing
Yeah,
access to Egypt with Muslims does hurt, though.
or yeah,
Okay, he's figuring he can fight off this Dom with China. Okay.
would really love to have seen Brush or Salt right now for like some Thailand realigns or something.
Yeah, Thailand very,
Or
very
very juicy.
realignable or brushable.
Yeah.
Grain's nice, but
Uh,
man, it's too little, too late.
I mean, it's still a battleground flip in Africa, right? So,
Yeah, and I think
but
that's all you can use. I think that's all you can do with it.
and I mean, the last unscored region is in your hand. No one's really fighting for that region, so you start making headway on the board, right? Things are going to come back.
Yeah, you're gonna coup Africa, get the battleground lead there, but you don't have the cards to fight in the Middle East. Um, you don't. I mean, you have China, so you're not going to eat the Asia Dom. But yeah, this is concerning. The fact is, Europe is our only positive region right now.
I mean, we could get Africa here with a good coup, like a good
Yeah.
coup of Zaire, and we have Africa. Oh no, that could be a France flip.
Yeah. What fours are out there is the question. U.S. Japan's out there, so
Muslim,
yeah,
Muslim, and U.S.
Muslims.
Japan.
Yeah, boy, you cannot allow. Oh God, a France flip is so bad. Overprotect France, kids.
Oh, that is, yeah, why not, right? Maybe
Hope
this is
he.
a roll and
So
you
you're just
get
gonna hope he
both.
misses the roll, and he does.
Does and he does.
Huge, huge
Okay, wait.
miss.
Oh boy, do you go for Asia right now?
You're down 3 battlegrounds to 2, but they were all overprotected.
So you could give up the coup, place China and flower power, and I think you could get France and Thailand.
Yes, you can.
I
Nope.
don't mind that also. I don't mind it.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, there goes that. Now we have to take France back. We got to
France
get one into
and get into
Chile.
Chile.
Yep, because Brush is
Yeah,
out there.
Russia's Russia's gnarly. Now you have no more ups.
Yeah, we have
That's
no,
it. You just blew your load.
but we needed
And
that
didn't
big
even play
number
the
in
Willie.
Argentina.
Blew the load and didn't even have to play the Willie.
Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah. Oh,
All right. Well, now
gosh.
you're gonna get Asia
Okay.
off for -1, so you'll be at -6 at the turn. Um,
I guess Nixon is like you could place China for ops and take it back. I don't know how much you want to be loading up your hand.
yeah,
An
boy,
option.
Allende is an annoying card, especially if we're not gonna play China. Like, ooh,
And Nixon into Chile,
is
and you
this
have two
Hassan
demand. So
Realign situation?
I think so. I think that's where we're at. Oh,
Boy, we would
I
love
hate
to
to
get
see
that
it.
guy.
Yeah. Oh yes, AR7 for sure. What are you thinking with it? Like two Panama?
I think
One
it's just
Panama,
two
one
Panama.
Brazil?
You're not meaningfully threatening Brazil. If we,
No, but breaking Brazil, if you do draw brush as a headline, Venezuela's full
that's true.
full
Okay.
brush war.
Yeah. Let's see it. Let's see if we see brush.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
think I
so
think
if we
if
don't see
if
brush, what do you consider it?
yeah, one Panama, one Brazil does make sense. If he has brush, don't you just trigger it right now on Argentina, or would you go Italy?
Ooh,
Okay, I think
that's problematic.
I think we just take it back, right?
But now you can't get Chile to 3 before eventing it
Yeah, unless you're playing
with a
OAS for
+1.
ops.
So it's a +1 real line, not a +2 if you go for it, which
Okay.
is disgusting.
Yep.
And he's going to just cause problems and force his way to Cuba.
Yeah, interesting.
Hey,
No path to mill ops here for SungJu.
you do +1? What are you doing here,
Oh,
Justin? Oh,
I'm probably man.
you're
I don't
behind,
know.
right? Like you need to hope you get a set of dice
Yeah, if I
and you
were
have the
ahead, I would
odds.
say I'm going to put OAS into Chile, put it back in the deck, and hope the USSR gets it later. But I think
Yeah,
we're
there goes.
behind. I don't think we can do that. So you can try. You can play OAS now into Chile and something else. I don't.
Oh,
You could play
okay.
OAS into
So
like Chile and like Panama, make him repair, and then Allende. Ugh,
this was
this
the other thing I was
sucks.
wondering. This sucks, but he has access to Cuba, so it's like.
I
But now
guess, but
Panama will be overprotected.
man, I want
I
to be
mean,
done with libs. It's this is the whole Twilight strategy thing of hold the recurring event, give the start event.
sure. Yes, but the start event might be a lot worse here.
Yeah, okay. Well, we're taking Mexico back. Oh,
Oh God.
wow. Oh
Terrible.
my goodness. Okay,
Oh
well,
my
that
gosh.
was an epic fail.
That was okay. I don't know if Chile's net. I guess Chile blocks Dom,
Yeah,
so
Chile
these.
blocks down. You had
Oh,
to do it.
but you get brush. So my play of
Okay.
Brazil made a lot of sense.
Could have happened. Okay, well we
Bluffers.
get salt and brush. We
Ooh,
also get
and we
voice.
get.
This should be a fun turn. CRGs is also a big problem for
What's your
SungJu.
headline? No, I'm thinking voice to just clear him out of Libya. Oh, and you could salt back. You could salt for voice again, or salt for brush. Well, maybe not brush under flat power. That's kind of crazy. But you definitely. The OA seems pretty reasonable. Did I lose you, Justin?
No, I'm here. Yeah. So
Okay.
clearly the one Angola, one Nigeria, one Algeria.
I don't know if you need to go Thailand because I'm still like you're probably brushing Thailand, right? Like that still flips Asia, which is important.
Yeah, Thailand is your brush. I think you do it just so you have the option. Now Sungju's probably got to repair all of that, right?
And give up the coup. Like,
Yeah,
guess then
yeah.
it's a 2-off coup on Zaire? Or do you just take Panama with what? Um, is it crazy to just say you just take Panama with brush for?
Yeah, maybe you could play it for ops. Yeah. Ugh.
But then you give up the coup on Angola, which is also not good. So just yeah. SungJu does have subs though, so you might get an AR7 coup that you should be preparing for.
Okay.
Okay, well, I think that answers the question, right? You take the 2 up on Zaire.
Yeah, I think this is right. I would do this. It's not a guarantee. Okay. Oh, and
Okay.
this yeah, you're
You-
guaranteed to. Oh,
No,
and he rolls the
no,
one.
oh,
It's the
no.
anything but a.
PTSD from the Nigeria coup, a little extra umph on it, if you will,
Yeah,
and still gets the one.
that's a brutal one.
Yeah. Okay. Voice or brush here?
Okay, what's voice gonna do? Is it going? No,
Libya. Libya.
Libya, yeah, okay. And then just two somewhere else.
I don't know. I mean, I guess you could wait till AR7 on voice, but if you're getting subs, that's kind of not good, right?
Yeah,
And you don't want to use voice AR6.
I don't like holding on to a known voice and letting it rot in my hand. I would rather use it now. Voice is one of those cards where it's
It's
not nearly as strong when your opponent knows you have it. Um,
okay, but if you use it AR6 knowing that you might get subs AR7, then subs doesn't poke France, it repairs, and then you get the free coup in Africa.
yeah, okay. Brush of Brush of Thailand,
Island?
right? It's
That
it's
would be right.
yeah, it's got to be. Yeah,
Okay,
there's
and
the
we get
roll.
it. We have a second Dom on the board.
Yeah, we get Asia Dom back. We've had it for most of the game, just not when it was scored.
That is not active.
No. Okay.
Now,
Now I mean
base.
if I were SungJu, I would be putting a third into Libya. I also,
What
yeah,
what do you burn here and what do you hold through?
I was
Or
gonna
and
say if
push to the
I was
discard?
gonna say I would have jammed two into Iran to make Muslims unplayable there.
Yeah, I like this. I think SAU is arguably worse right now,
Yeah, SAU is a problem.
but so is Allende. The problem right now is that you're not playing around that you're going to get subs. I think that's the problem.
So subs is gonna be
Oh,
well
that's big.
South. I wonder if he's gonna jam it right back in. Oh yeah, South Korea.
Ooh.
Yeah, now I'm gonna have to
And
play VOA
then
defensively. I would do the two South
two.
Korea.
Same. I think I would do two South Korea.
I'd do two South Korea. And now one of these both of these events are painful if subs is the last card and we haven't just missed it.
That could also be being held. Okay.
No, you're right. Okay, yeah. You take Panama back, fine. And now
Take
we get a
take.
coup, but I guess we
Oh
kind of got
no, no.
you got a coup Angola, right?
I mean, I also just would have done that with Allende.
Oh, that's
Oh
miserable.
my, that is so fucking miserable. This is why I would have done it with Allende.
Yeah. Okay,
Oh,
we
an
here we get some
inactive
stuff.
Cal. That's painful.
Yeah, boy, we would have loved to have an active Cal here. Would have been so huge, and Gunman's a problem. Yeah, Gunman is such a huge problem here. I is
You
it?
do missile?
I think it's missile envy because you really need the second half of it.
Yeah, just limiting him to a two-up play, right?
Yeah,
That's your main goal. Also not a bad pull. Okay. Is there a path for Brad to get to 6 and hold Star Wars?
not with this hand. I mean, Fidel's bad to give. Nasser's bad to give. Marine Barracks is really
Nasser's
annoying.
Nasser's terrible, isn't it?
Yeah, I think I'd rather trigger Star Wars to pick up VOA, something like that, and hold and take back South Korea and hold Cal. Then we have Cal for next turn.
But don't you, I think I would, yeah. Would you not want to pump Nasser to the discard though, and I'll just
Oh,
ups at
that's
this
true.
point?
We are discarding. Yeah, that's right. Okay, this will be Zaire.
Okay, Cal into South Korea, right?
Yeah, if you're not going to hold it, you've got to use Cal to take back South Korea.
Okay, I'm fine with that also.
This
Get
is
presence in
yeah.
Africa. It's 2 VP. That's fine. Oh man, Brad's ones in Africa really costly.
Yeah, a couple of
Three of them.
really bad rolls in Africa, and we gave away Angola. Ugh.
Yes. I think I would have evented Allende there first um before SAU. I know it's like a smaller coup, so it would have had been less of an impact, but I feel like Chile at 4-2 is more defensible.
Okay. Yeah, I think
It's
you got to take back South
run of
Korea.
yeah, run of the mill two op to do the two op thing.
Thing we need to keep in mind: blockade is in the deck. So blockade is around.
Ooh.
So we need to be thinking about that. I don't know what is Eastern Europe's looks like. It's at five,
5-6, I or five
five.
five
It's
five five.
5-5, but Warsaw is around. So you can't
Yeah.
go balls to
Italy,
the wall for Europe unless you think you're cooked otherwise.
yeah, and Italy makes sense with both the reformer and soft gov coming.
Yeah.
Oh, that Africa pressure is brutal, man.
Yep. Uh, okay. So now if you're giving Fidel, you're cooing Nicaragua, set up the realigns.
With Iron Lady, yeah. I mean, also you could coup with Iron Lady first and then realign with Fidel
Yeah, I
second.
guess because Fidel is going to be
Because
Fidel's
if
because
you
they're
do
just
it,
going to take
yeah,
Haiti right away, and we don't have the
exactly,
tempo to coup
exactly,
Haiti.
exactly. Okay, so Brad sees that, comes to the same conclusion we did.
Yeah,
What do you like when you say something and then like the player comes to the same conclusion as you? You're like, oh yes, I
I
too,
do.
I was correct.
All right, is he going to get the role? He will, and
Oh
we've
fuck,
accomplished nothing except get a
nothing.
VP.
We got our mill ups which we had to get.
We got our mill ops. But now, yeah, so Marine Barracks is worse than an empty AR, but we keep the battleground. Nasser and Fidel both suck bad.
I think Nasser sucks more, but
Yeah,
I mean he's on the doorsteps of Cuba, right? Like there's
yeah,
it also gives Dom though. I mean, yeah. Oh, hello, hello,
yep.
Jean Paul.
Well, with Chernobyl, I wonder if if you could hold Star Wars and see if next hand is a Chernobyl hand for Europe. But then you're giving both Fidel and Nasser, so then you're dominated in the Middle East and Central in addition to Africa. I don't think you need to go balls to the wall for Europe here. But man, that Africa looks real bad. And again, this is hardly groundbreaking analysis, but it's going to depend on whose scorings come back and whose don't.
Yeah, that
A lot of
I
big
mean
numbers out there.
that
Asia
could be
is
said
6,
most
Europe is
games.
5, Africa is 6,
Okay, so we're not gonna hold Star Wars.
which I think
I'm
is
okay
right.
with that.
I think that's right. Aldrich could do bad things.
I like
Also,
Algeria.
let's remember blockade. Let's remember blockade. We're now wide open to blockade.
I
Uh,
do like Algeria. I mean, if you get Algeria or Panama out of this, that's not bad.
yeah.
Is grain in the discard? Did that was that
Grain is gone.
turn
Yes,
six or turn seven?
that came turn 7.
Oh, you hate when that happens, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
5-year plan
oh no.
of interesting terrorism.
Interest. I would hold terrorism
Can't.
for
Yeah,
Qatar
he
or
couldn't.
evented.
Well, he didn't want to event it with this terrible hand we have.
Oh, right, because it was known from gunmen, right?
It was entirely
Yeah,
known.
yeah.
Okay, we get a friendly
Oh,
scoring. We get
if you held
EEU.
Chernobyl here,
Yeah, but it's gone for
yeah.
good. This hand sucks beyond the 5 VPs we're going to get from Europe.
Okay, so
E-
we space Solar the
EEU
Reformer.
doesn't really do that much with no Chernobyl anymore.
Football. No. You
Reformers,
do have headline peak, so maybe you could get Europe off in the headline.
I think that is going to be the plan. We have sock govs reform in our hand. I think the only thing we're worried about is Pershing or ABM.
And
Obviously,
you have to
Rush,
take the
but
NATO coup on Angola, right? If he repairs.
yeah. Yeah, for sure. Africa headline, we can do nothing about that except
Nothing.
headline a scoring of our own.
Yeah, so 5 for 5, as if it never happened.
Yep. Okay, so Africa and
What
Europe
what are
both
you doing
come.
about Korean War here, by the way?
Oh boy, I know what you're
Boy.
really asking.
Oh,
I know what you're
you
really
know what I'm
asking.
asking.
It's
Yeah,
not spaceable, so
yeah,
can we so the question is, do we give D-stall and discard it?
yeah. Or do we go for a MGS, if you
Yeah,
will?
Reformer is active right now. It's ungivable. Glasnost is that Reformer is ungivable.
Yeah,
So not even a question. Um,
yeah. Sol is not great, but it could possibly be given later in the
yeah,
turn once
but
like all the
and
battlegrounds are settled.
again though, like I've been saying, blockade is around. Okay, you're just going to coup Panama, so we now can take Algeria back, which
I
I
guess Africa scored makes sense to go for Panama over Algeria.
yep,
Can still hold the Dom.
I think that's right. That's right. And Algeria doesn't change. Well, there you go.
Oh, there we go. I
So yeah,
think yeah,
huge
go for
roll.
the score. Oh boy.
He gets
Brad
it.
is cruising towards space station
So he counters the Africa headline with a Europe headline. He counters the Central Dom with a space
with
hit.
space.
So the VP track
It's,
stays solid, and now all of a sudden, just Middle East and Asia out there.
I will want to give credit to Brad. I think he's doing a lot of good VP track management. I think the VP track should be a lot higher than it currently is.
Yeah. Yep. He's fighting back hard.
Um, yeah. Do you just put EU into Taiwan or are you giving peace still?
Oh God, an MGS here is
Uh,
game losing,
yeah,
right? If you have
you've
the MGS, so
lost.
you just lose. You lose South
Yeah.
Korea. That's two for the war, two for the battleground. You lose Dom. Now you have only one Dom on the board. You're just cooked. I don't think you can give Korean War. You can't give it.
I know Brad. Brad is not going to give D still.
All right, so
I
let's say
can
you do give D
promise you.
stall. What is it going to do?
Right? That's the thing. Like, where's it going? Okay, it could overprotect Middle East. That's so that you can't do like turn 10 breaks there to get a Dom. It could overprotect Cuba. It could take and non-battlegrounds in Central. You could. I
Certainly,
don't
it'll
even
take
think there's a
Haiti.
point in going it. Yeah, there's no point going to like Peru or Paraguay. Like, I think South America is just a stalemate for this game. You could take some non-battlegrounds in Africa in case one of the BGs get flipped.
Yeah. Okay. Brad's going to
Oh,
give it. Let's do
good job, Brad.
Max. Let's do the math
I'm
here. Should we do that? Should we do some math? Asia's 6, Europe's 5. That's 11, 12 for Brad with China. Whereas Sungju has 1, 4 in Africa, 4 in Central. So that's 9. So
fine.
I'm saying Brad. I'm seeing Brad up 3.
But it doesn't quite feel like that, does it?
Yeah, I'm showing Brad up 3 at the moment. This should go. I mean,
I mean,
yeah,
if Asia scores turn 10, it's over.
yeah,
If IP were ups its head turn 10, it could be over also.
yeah. Okay, gonna destall out of there. Where are you going? You're gonna go overprotect. Yeah. I don't know what
Okay,
Peru does. That's weird, but
Niku
okay.
Haiti. Yep. Okay, Brad is in good position here on Cuba, though.
One small step stops discard. That's actually large.
Oh, that's problematic, isn't it?
Now we might have to give that MGS next turn if we're not giving it this turn. But I guess you hold. Oh man, I don't know if I'd want to give sock gloves now. I'm worried about blockade.
Okay. Yeah. Um, the only thing that's worse than Korean War right now would be the blockade situation, I think. I actually like Gunman's gone, OPEC is gone, I'm pretty sure. Like There's
Yeah,
not much in the deck that's worse than Korean War right now.
there's not. Yeah, not a lot. Okay. Ooh, North Sea.
Oh, that's an interesting situation, right?
Yeah, and so we're gonna. Yeah. Now on turn 10, I'm willing to play China. So
Yeah.
we take our. That doesn't stop Dom. Take, but man, I would have rather taken our Europe Dom back. Okay, we get a lot of bad stuff and Kennedy.
Kennedy.
Oh, this is a game losing hand without Kennedy.
You hold Aldrich. You cannot space it through.
Yeah, so we're holding Aldrich in case we get what?
I guess Glassnode is not active. There's Pershing, which is not great, but it's an MTAR. So there's, I guess actually we have decall. Um,
Middle. I mean,
will
we're giving up
bury
a
you with
coup here, so I
Spaceable.
guess it's Middle East, right? Because we are giving up a coup in the Middle East.
Yeah.
Okay, this saves Cuba. One, two, three,
What are you
four.
doing about AI? Okay, that answers that.
We do pick up Middle East. Okay, we get junta, but what does it even really do? That's brutal. Okay,
That's
rock
bad.
solid Dom there.
I mean, Junta could be like but you can't with all if you Aldrich something. But I was like, Junta could be an interesting AR7 play if you can get Paraguay.
Yeah, this is gonna be a coup of Egypt. Yeah, we have
Oh,
to take that
okay.
back.
Yeah. Okay, so we are playing China, but we're going to UN, let's say Ortega.
No, okay, yeah, all right.
Or
Ortega does nothing.
eh,
Ortega's literally free.
I know, but I'm trying to figure out, well, I guess you don't have to Aldrich Middle East anymore.
Yeah, but you want the ops. You want your
Right?
real.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
want the you
you don't want
so
to
I'm
take. You
saying
don't
that
want
if
to
you
pause
placed
to score.
so what I'm saying is if you play China, you have to UN Ortega because
Right.
if not, you give Aldrich and he doesn't have pick to score in.
That's right. That's right. IP war could be. Oh boy.
Oh boy, a second swing. Oh boy. Okay. So
Okay.
special.
Well. All right. Well, now forget about that.
You can't play China.
Yeah. Well, you
You can't play
you
China,
you
or
can
you
if you.
you, you could score.
Yeah. You'd have to
Yeah.
score, and you have nothing to UN.
I think Brad was too quick there to not play special.
Special clearly isn't an event. NATO is gone. We just saw it.
Okay, so now IP war event makes a lot of sense for Yuri after seeing Yuri. I mean, hitting this could lock it up. Another four. Another four.
Let's do the math again. Assume Europe Dom is
The math,
taken. That's still
the math
11, 12 for
hasn't
Brad.
changed. Yeah, the math has not actually
It's
changed.
12 for Brad.
Um,
Four in Central, four in Africa. The only difference is Brad has China now.
this is big.
Puppets. Does that do
This gets you,
anything?
it gets you Colombia, which
Okay.
gives you junta pressure.
Okay. We can take a
Because
non-battleground.
so if you're up going into AR6 and then you get junta to force SungJu to respond, you create the tempo for those last two turns, right?
Yeah.
So you place UN for ops here to take K. Wait, where
Brad's
did
doing the exact math you just were. He's doing it an AR too late. We now, yeah, okay.
wait,
Cuba
where did the
also
puppet
needs to
ops
be
go?
poked for Dom, or excuse me, to stop Dom. A Cuba poke is four VPs here, so that's going to have to be overprotected.
Oh, so he's trying to block Africa on country count? You can't do that with Yuri though.
No,
No, no, the play has to be Colombia.
yeah, and you did get your mill ops with IP war, so you don't have to worry
Yeah.
about that. I don't understand why no Colombia. It has to be
Oh,
right.
I
What's
think
the country count
Brad,
here? It's one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Even with that, it's
Oh,
still
and he
7-4. We can't do that. That's not going to do
I just
anything.
realized you can't UN special, and he messed up by getting Ortega. He just tried to UN special.
Yes, that's what I was saying. He's doing the math that you were just doing, and now realizing he has to score. Yeah, 100%. That had to be Colombia. That's really the only important target. We can't fight in Africa. Okay, so now we have three ARs
Oh,
left. Clearly, it's Junta, Aldrich, and China, right?
yeah.
But we wasted two ops by having to score. That could have been two ops that does
Yep.
something else.
So yeah, you have to take the UK and probably overprotect France,
Yeah,
right? Like you can't let a Europe break AR.
I mean, but we're not playing Junta AR7, right? Junta is Junta AR.
Why not?
Is Junta's AR
Oh,
6?
now, oh, now who's Junta's AR7? You and Aldrich.
Yeah. Okay.
If you
All
have
right.
the non-battleground in South America, Junta's a surprise dawn that your opponent's not thinking about because you do not have access to Brazil.
Yeah. Well, Junta right now is going into Cuba, right? I think both are equally valuable on AR7. If you're in
Actually,
Colombia,
no, because Cuba brings it to even from +4 or
yes,
+5.
+4, and
+4.
Brazil brings it to +4 from
Oh,
even. So
so
it's
it's
the
the
same.
same. So
It's
it's
the
the
same.
same value. The same. Okay, so what you should do, you and Aldrich here, take the UK, take Paraguay. Dump China into Cuba, force the response, and then you have Junta.
Yeah.
You win on the board. You
Brad is
win by
Brad is
doing
winning on the
nothing.
board right now if you assume he has Europe Dom.
Wait, but what happens when you give China?
He's up. I think he's up
So
one, right? He's up. If Asia's 6, Europe is 5.
six,
So
5,
that's 11 for Brad. Assume SungJu has China. That's
8,
one on the
yeah,
board.
10.
One. 4 in
10.
Africa. 4
Yeah,
in
he's up
Central
one.
is 10. Brad's up one. Yeah, we have to fix that. We have to UN
You,
Aldrich to fix that. Or no, no. Okay, we got
you
you China, and you take the Dom.
take the Dom.
Yes, you take the Dom. 100%.
Brad, take the
Just
Dom.
take the
What are
Dom.
you?
You've got to take the Dom. And if he does this again, we can UN Aldrich to fix.
Exactly. Like you win on the board. You
Yeah.
win if he does nothing. So this kind
Yes.
of play benefits you.
No, 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 no. Don't do that. Don't do
No,
that. Don't do that. That's a
no,
mistake.
no, no. Oh, that's a mistake.
Now we have to spend an op in Europe on one of the next two
Europe.
ARs.
Do you spend it in Canada? It
Does
makes the most sense.
I guess yeah, I guess you spent yeah, Canada is better than UK. You're right because Canada can't
It's
be
the only
poked.
it's the only thing that can't be poked. And the non-battleground you take here will be poked. Or it's a good poke target.
Yeah, I would have liked to take Canada right there so that we are winning on the board. I want to be winning on the
100%.
board.
100%.
Because right
This is
now we are
very
losing on the
close.
board.
Oh, that's an event, right?
Well,
Oh, okay. No, wait, you and Aldrich, what are you? Oh,
UN
but now you
Aldrich
don't get
take
the
that
non,
back and take Canada.
but now you don't get the
What what what
battleground.
what is this? No, now
Oh
you
my
can't junta.
gosh.
If you
You
can't
can't
you
junta.
can't do this. You can't do this. Max, explain it to me. Explain it to
Oh,
me.
Brad's tilting.
And he
He
lost.
didn't he didn't take the battleground, the NBG.
No, Max, I'm
Brad.
I'm mad.
Oh,
I'm mad.
and I will say Brad is a hero for sending us some of these memes that make him look like a clown. Oh,
Max.
Brad.
Oh no. And I
Brad.
was I was about to mention
Oh,
Quagmire, but I thought it was gone. Yeah, that's
oh,
that's the number one reason you want to be winning on the board. You want to just take a
bored.
position AR6 to be winning on the
Jeez.
board.
Yeah. And you could have just you and Aldrich
UN Aldrich and just the one in Canada is
won
enough.
the
That's 4 VPs
oh,
in a game you lost by 3.
lost by 3. And then all he has is a re-op, and you have twos to respond if you have to. Whether it's defense or offense, you've won.
Yeah, and
Oh,
you just
please, Brad. Oh my God, my
yeah,
guy.
he could have put the fourth op of China into Canada. If he does that, to be fair, um, the then Pershing's getting invented, right?
But then it's not jamming Egypt. Oh, but then you have to.
But
So
then
you
we
do have
have
to
but
create
then
a
we're
VP.
repairing.
You're repairing.
You're
You have
UNing
one
Aldrich
spare
to
op.
repair,
So it's a tie,
and then I think it's a
hypothetically.
tie.
It's a tie. If Quag jams something, it's a tie. A tie is better than a loss.
Yeah. So that yeah, Pershing. Sir, I think if without that overprotect, Pershing certainly would have been an event. Um, and then we would have
And then you
repaired,
repaired
and we would have had Dom. So that's an extra four VPs for Brad, but it's an extra one for
one.
SungJu.
So SungJu could take the tie by eventing Quag,
Yes, and then
or
SungJu would see that the game is tied, and he would trigger Quag, and
and I think he would take the tie at that point.
yeah.
Because there's a possibility that Brad has something. I guess there's not much, but yeah,
I
I
mean,
mean,
Junta was
like,
four VPs for sure, and maybe if you get a lucky roll, a ridiculously lucky roll, it's eight. So a poke. So yeah,
yeah,
yeah, and you and to your point, you mentioned Canada. If Brad takes Canada instead of the UK or something that's pokeable, there's nothing he could do on the board that would be worth that.
no, exactly. Well, he get jammed back into France after Pershing, unless you then overprotect France with your last off from Aldrich.
That's yeah.
There, but then West Germany's jammable
No, West Germany. Oh yeah, that's right. West Germany would be jammable, but even then,
after
it's still a
the
tie.
tie.
It's still a tie because you'd
Yeah,
play Junta for ops for the two ops,
yeah. If
and
Brad wasn't a clown, he at least probably guarantees a tie if SungJu plays perfectly.
yeah,
If SungJu messes something up, though, then Brad would win.
yeah,
But with how SungJu was playing, he played excellent. So I doubt he was going to make that kind of mistake. I think he probably was like, I have a tie or I have a win, depending on how Brad responds.
yeah, and Junta, and that's why I was wondering Junta AR6 because if Brad Junta's AR6, Sungju can't quag on AR7. I guess I had been thinking about Junta AR6 and then Aldrich of Middle East AR7.
Yeah, that's what originally we were talking
That's
about.
what the plan should
Um,
have been.
a bit.
Yeah,
Because
Brad mismanaged turn 10.
even if you do that and he dams France, that's probably fine actually, because you still took one of his doms away.
Yes.
Oh, I mean, let's Brad's clock 54. Brad had 24 minutes to figure this out and take a second, really think things through, and he
Yeah.
rushed it.
Yeah. And he thought the
Oh,
same thing I did initially, which is I want to get Ortega. I might put Junta into Cuba, so I want to get Ortega out. Oh look, Ortega's free. I don't need to UN it.
then he's like, oh, I'll just UN
Yeah.
special so
And
I can Aldrich Middle East for the tempo, and then
yeah. And then he
it,
compounds the mistake by not taking the extra op of Aldrich on
Aldrich,
AR6.
yeah.
Oh man, the just
I guess,
UN Aldrich, fix Egypt, one Canada, you win by one.
yeah. I wonder if Brad wasn't realizing how strong Sunta is at like, oh, and then the puppets, right? Like, Sunta could have been a very strong play where you're more than happy to use that Aldrich help.
Yeah.
A true hero for sending these games because
Yes.
they are actually pretty entertaining to watch. And Brad keeps it interesting until turn 10 every time, it seems.
Yeah, I mean, I thought Brad did a great job hanging tough, hanging in there
Oh my
with
God.
some tough hands, and
Is
setting
I
himself
thought
up with a chance to
SungJu,
win. He just tripped at the finish line here a little bit.
yeah, I really think SungJu was in the driver's seat for most of this game. It's crazy that like you saw a win for Brad on the board in turn 10. Like, credit to SungJu, he was pushing and Brad was just sneakily getting out of these scorings and just like right at the right time, finding VP off space or whatever.
Yeah. Man, that Africa, that Southern Africa stuff with Angola and Zaire,
Oh,
that really hurt Brad.
really?
And we didn't get South Korea back. And that boy Cal could have just fixed everything. An active Cal
Yeah.
could have just
Oh,
fixed
fixed
everything, and we would have
everything.
had Africa. Maybe not dumb, but Africa would have been positive instead of
Minus.
-4. Wouldn't have even
It-
been
Yeah.
close.
Yeah. Oh, woof, 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 woof.
All right. Well,
Again, SungJu got himself there by taking this shot at South Korea, right? Like,
yeah, yeah.
again,
Give SungJu a lot of credit. He fought
yeah,
hard. He bullied Brad when he could, and he put Brad in a situation where it made it easier for Brad to make a couple mistakes with the pressure he put on.
ex- exactly, right. And like that's part of Twilight struggle is that like if you're being constantly pressured, you might start making plays that are not great because like things are surprising you and you start panicking on what is the best play, and it's hard to always see it when you're a little rattled.
Yeah, no question about it.
The Twilight struggle tilt.
It happens to the best of us.
It happens to the best of us. Okay, that's it, Justin.
All right. Thanks for providing the game, Max. Thanks for Brad for sending it over. I don't think we got a lot of viewers today, but whoever tuned in, thank you for doing so. But that's going to do it for our coverage of this game. Thank you, Max. And until next time, this is Justin Abramson signing off. That was fun, but now it's done. So long, everybody.